Hey guys. I'm gonna cough. Hi, welcome back. It's been a while. I'm still here, still stitching, still alive, doing the thing. It's summer, so I've just been enjoying it. I've been going places and having a good time. It's um it's been really smoky here. I live on the West Coast and everything is burning down. um It's unfortunate, like, you wanna complain about the smoke, but literally people's houses are burning down and, I mean, having had that situation in 2020 where my mom's house was really close to being burned down and my aunt's house actually burned down, my uncle's house burned down. It's horrible. You lose everything. If you don't get out fast enough with all your stuff, then you're done. Anyways, so I haven't been to the lake a lot, which is really unfortunate, but, oh, I guess I'll just give you a little life update and then we'll go into whips and stuff. I went to Las Vegas to see Garth Brooks, which is really awesome. He does a really, really awesome show. I've never seen him in concert before. Um, we did at the arena there, though. I don't recommend the arena. Maybe if you were on like the ground floor. I was like up top, and the sound quality wasn't the best, but the concert was still really good. So if you want to see him, go see him because it's a really good show. It's worth the money, and he's not going to be here forever. Trisha, Garth Brooks is a country music person. I grew up on country. I still like country. I love Friends in Low Places. I love almost all of his songs. So, anyways, that was a lot of fun. And then obviously Vegas is a trip in itself. It was pretty hot. What else did we did an impromptu trip to the Keys. It was a lot of fun. We stopped in Miami. We stayed in Miami one night. We went to there's like a little place called Little Havana, Cubana. I don't know. It's like Cuban peoples and stuff and cultures. So that was pretty cool. All the architecture there is like so different from here on the West Coast, which was cool. We went to the Everglades. We were looking for alligators. I really want to see a live alligator. We didn't see any. We saw crocodiles though, American crocodiles, which I didn't realize were a thing. I thought they were all like saltwater crocodiles or like, you know. And we saw manatees, which was cool. And we went to the Everglades, like nobody else was there. We went and talked to the guy, and apparently apparently it's like top mosquito season. So he was like, yeah, that's why there's no one here. And literally there was us and like one other car with like a woman and two children. I was like, oh, okay, because we got out to look at a lake to see if we could see alligators, and we immediately got eaten alive. I had like 25 mosquito bites like covering my body. It was so horrible. And then we got bug spray, but they literally could like bite through your clothes. I had like one on my butt cheek, to be honest with you. I had one on my forehead, so that was a lot of fun. I had one on my belly, which was weird because I was wearing like full clothes, and I don't know. It was an experience. The Everglades is really cool and beautiful. I want to go back and like take some trails and stuff. One guy said that the guy said that if you take a certain trail, like you're guaranteed to see an alligator, but we were getting eaten alive by mosquitoes um even with bug spray. So we were like, we'll come back later and do an Everglades trip. Sorry, I hope my face isn't. I went to the rib. We have a rib cook-off locally, and I was there having a good time. And then I came home and took a nap, and then now I'm here doing this, and it's like I don't know, 2 or 3 a.m., I guess. I've been wanting to do this because we're going to be going to Texas to see my friend, but I don't know. I'm trying to like get my house together too so I can put up Halloween decorations because I love Halloween. And the motivation's hard. I've been reading a lot, which it sounds dumb, but after nursing school, I was like burnt on reading stuff I didn't want to read, and now I'm just like addicted to reading. And then I've been wasting time on like this stupid game. But I have been stitching too, so I guess it's not I need to stop playing the game. But I like beat it all, and then they put out new levels, so now I'm trying to beat all the levels, so it's like anyhow. Back to the Keys. Then we went down to Key Largo, which is like the most northern key. We went snorkeling for the first time ever. Like officially, like in a coral reef off a boat kind of stuff. We actually saw a shark. I was so excited. It was just a nurse shark, but these teenagers were like going on about like, oh, I saw a reef shark. He was telling his brother. I think he was like messing around or whatever, but I was like, ooh, a reef shark, a reef shark. And they're kind of like more dangerous sharks. Like they're known for to kind of like bite people, but I really wanted to see it either way. So I'm like swimming around. I see the nurse shark and I have the GoPro and I'm trying to take pictures of it. If you ever go snorkeling, like your peripherals are cut off because of the goggles. And my husband, like at that moment, I'm trying to take pictures and follow the shark and I'm like on the lookout for a reef shark. He grabbed me and I like openly mouth screamed and choked all the seawater down and stuff because it scared the crap out of me. And then he was like following the shark and like he didn't realize he scared the crap out of me. I was like sitting there like, oh my god, my heart was pounding, I was dying. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Pretty crazy. We also saw like manta rays. I didn't see a turtle. I want to go see a turtle, but I think that might be more of a like a Hawaii thing. I think we went to the Keys. It was like off season, so I feel like the water was kind of turned up or like more turned up or wavy. I've never been to that side of the country in the ocean, and I am like shocked at how warm the water was. I guess it's more warm now for reasons, but it's like extremely warm. Like I'm used to swimming in like the Pacific, which is freezing, or like the mountain lakes around here, which are freezing. So I was like, this is literally like bath water. Like it's so cool. It's so weird and cool and beautiful down there. We also rented a boat. That boat was cool. We went through the mangroves and stuff like that, and we went on a boat to do like sunrises and dolphins and more snorkeling. So it was a really fun trip altogether. And then we flew back in from Key West. So yeah. And then I'm gonna be going to Texas here in a couple days just to see my old high school friend. We're not going anywhere cool. It's like Fort Hood. I was trying to get her down to like go down to like Galveston or something. I feel like my eyes look so bad, I'm sorry. But she, because I think the ocean's by Galveston is what I heard, is what I was reading on the internet and what it looks like on the map. And then she either couldn't get the time off or like, yeah, she couldn't get the time off is I think what we settled on. So we're just gonna hang out in Fort Hood, which they have like 17 museums, so they do have a cool lake there, which might be something I would like. Anyway, so I feel like there's more stuff I did, but I can't really recall. Oh, we took an impromptu trip to Santa Cruz for my stepmother's birthday. My dad came, which was awesome. He had a lot of fun, which was cool. He saw for the first time starfish, like real live starfish, which you can see in coastal waters. We saw a bunch of crabs. We did not shell walking, but we got up at like 3 a.m. when the tide was low and went seashell hunting. I feel like there's a word for it, but I can't remember. It's when I'm with them, that it's like all of us are just such clowns. There's just like hysterical laughter the whole entire time. That's it. He saw an otter too for the first time in the wild, which if you ever go to like Monterey Bay, there's otters all the time everywhere. Yeah. Anyways, so let's go on to the whip. So another reason that took so long was that I added 6. I was doing 5 whips and then like a certain amount per day or a certain many days per whip. But then I added a 6th whip and then I was like, oh, all these full coverages, I'll try to get like, I was doing 4,000 stitches. So 1,000 stitches a day for the 4 days that I was working on it. I don't know. I don't know how I was managing to do that. I don't know if I was like stitching for 10 hours a day on those 4 days, but maybe like once a month I could dedicate like literally 40 hours straight to a whip, but I couldn't do it for like 3 times a month. And then so I was like, well, instead of going by days, I'll just do 4,000 and then however long it takes me. But then some of these whips are they're not as fast as the Hade, I feel like, and I don't understand why, but let's do the first one. This is Lilith of Labrador. I got all my stuff out in bags, but I feel like I didn't get her picture out. And I did her whole, like, hair, which I think is really awesome. I didn't do all the Krynic. I started the Krynic, but I just didn't really want to work on it. You can kind of see it's here. There's some blank spots where you put beads at. She's all wrinkly, I'm sorry. But for the most part, all her stitching up top is done. And then when you go down here, it'll be a big old tail. Her bag's right here. Let me see if I can grab. Yeah, so I did all of her brown hair. She has these things coming off, which are beads. And then, obviously, I didn't do the beading. I don't want to do the beading till the end. And then, her tail. And she has a lot of beading on her bodice thing. But I was pretty happy with that. And I think I was worried about the hair kind of blending in with the fabric too much. And I think it's going to be really good, actually. So, yeah, that's her. Let me curl her up. I'll put her over there. Now, this is one of the newer full coverages I started doing. This is Masquerade by Unconventional Cross Stitch. I was really torn on like what fabric to do it on, but because I was like picturing like a dark purple fabric, but once I looked at the fabric I got from Crosstitchboutique, it seemed like it was I liked it better actually. I actually like it more with color. I'm just trying to pull up the picture of it because I feel like a lot of people, I've never seen anybody on Flosstube do it, so I feel like, okay, sorry, I keep, like, jumbling my thoughts. I've never seen people on Flosstube do it, so I feel like people are gonna be like, what is that? Like, Lilith of Labrador, she's a Mirabilia, if you were curious. I'll put all the things in the link, what they are and all that jazz, but, like, this one, it's not a very common one that I've seen before. And I'll just pull up Pattern Keeper. But anyhow, this is the fabric. This is the blanket fabric. Gosh, I'm so caught up on, like, not caught up on sizes, but literally, I open it and it's all big, and I'm just like, wow, this is shockingly big. And then for some reason in my head, I think I'm going to stitch it, and it's just going to be, like, small. But literally, if I stitch this how it's meant to be stitched, because I think it's a 32 count, 2/2, 32 count, it's going to be this big. How do I see the picture-y thing? The mock-up of it. Although the mock-ups of the Unconventional Cross Stitch on Pattern Keeper, they have like these weird lines and oh, this one doesn't actually. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like. Isn't that awesome? I still love it. So I've just been doing 939 on it. I'm gonna outline it all, and then I will fill it in. Is that the front? Yeah. Can you see it? I guess you can. I'm gonna hope that you can, because I can't see through you guys. Yeah, so you could just tell that I've gotten the feathers kind of started. Sorry, I feel like I'm talking over this, you can't hear me, but look at how long this fabric is, like... It's so long, and... I mean... I feel like it's gonna take up a lot of this... I don't know. It's like a freaking tapestry. I ran out of... Okay, so I was trying to do 4,000 stitches, but I used a whole skein. I don't know if I lost some of it or something, but I didn't finish 4,000 on it. I did 2,333. Is that right for over 2? Anyways, when I fill it in, I think I'm going to edit a little bit because, like, I'll show you some of the mock-up. Like, do you see those? Like, look how many designs are in, or how many colors are in. It's a feather, so I guess it should be colorful, but I'm just hoping that I can kind of, like, narrow it down a little bit. I don't know. I think... I don't know. I'm gonna do the whole line and then we'll see how we feel. Because if you look up the actual picture, I guess it does have a lot of color on it, but like, couldn't I narrow this feather down to like 4 or 5 colors instead of like 100,000 of them? Or maybe I'll like the outline enough and I'll just like not do that at all. So anyhow, that's that one. This is my Witchy Stitcher, Stitch Along, Chopping Mall. This is it so far. I'm still working on the bottom there. The most recent store I did is this one. Sawyer sewing. He has like a, I think he's like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy. He sews the skin on, or he skins people and sews it into a mask. He's wearing a lady's face. He's got skin there. The little sewing machine is so cute. And then we have G Mobile, which is the Scream guy, which was like a really popular scary movie when I was like a high schooler. And then it came out, into the movie Scary Movie, which is like comedy or like parody or something. Let's see which one this one is. Okay, this is my Haid. This is my other full coverage, one of my other full coverages. I just started doing one color, like 3865 or something like that. And you can see like the outline of the tail is kind of coming out. And then this is the corner I was starting. And this is the one where I messed up and I have a lot of extra down here and a lot of extra, or no, not a lot extra down here and a lot over here. So I'm going to try to like edit on some. But I got like a brown stain on there. I don't know how I got that. But yeah, this is just 1/1 on 25. I think it's 25 count, easy count. Maybe magic red. I don't know what the difference is between those ones. But this is the one I took to the Keys with us and I worked on it in the plane, and then I'll probably take it to Texas with us. It's nice and compact. Like, it's a Haid, but I mean, so people are always asking on cross-stitching pages, like, oh, have you taken your blah 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 on a plane yet, and all that jazz. And like, yeah, I do. I've taken let me show you the scissors I got. I didn't want to take one of my scissors that I really liked, so I don't know where my things are. But they're literally like tiny things. They're like little pink ones. They have a little sleeve that you like put them in. And no one's ever taken them from me. And then I just put this on my Q-snap, which is 8x11. And I just do it. I like to sit more so in the window, so I don't have to like... I have elbow space because I can just elbow my husband around. And then I have the window. And then also people... I mean, I don't mind people asking like, oh, what are you doing and stuff. But they literally... Like, I had an aisle seat this time. And I want to say it's a TV guide, but it's a person that does airplane stuff. The ladies on the airplane, she was like, what is this? I'm like, oh, it's cross stitch. And she was like, it doesn't look like cross stitch. I'm like, well, it is. Like, I can assure you, I'm making crosses over here. And she was just like, she had like get her glasses on, was like, I'm like, okay. Okay, I don't know. Okay, go ahead. Whatever you say, you know better than I do. And then this is the third full coverage that I had added in, and this one I might put away for a while because I only want to work on like 2 full coverages because I feel like they take so much time, and sometimes I feel like there's not a lot of progress to be seen. Like, maybe you guys feel like there's more progress. I don't know. But this is as far as I got. This is Merman in blue. It's a Tilton Crafts. Oh, I didn't show you the mermaid. Sorry, I feel like I still am all over the place, but you get excited. You get excited to do this. Let me show you. Bam. So yeah, that's what that mermaid will look like, which I just showed you. And then let me show you Merman in blue. I would, like last time I was able to edit my video pretty good. It just took a long time. Like, not the editing, well, the editing now that I've kind of figured out won't take so much, but like just like rendering it or whatever to make it viewable and then putting it on YouTube takes a long time. Like, I don't know how people do it, but I mean, I guess they just take a lot of time. But I have some stuff I'm doing tomorrow, and then I work on Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday I'm just gonna pack, and then I work on Thursday, and then I just work a lot too. Like, numbers are up, people. Numbers are up. So take care of yourself, be healthy, wash your hands, don't make out with sick people, etc., etc. Don't cough on anybody. Anyhow, this is the Merman in blue, which is another mermaid. I got 3 of them. Woo! And then I just did the corner. So this one has a lot of checkerboarding. I don't know if you can tell, but you see how these are all like... This one takes a lot longer to stitch up than the other ones. Sorry, I always burp when I'm talking a lot, I guess. I asked on the page, Full Coverage Fanatics, I believe, like, is this a normal thing? And they were saying, yeah, it helps the colors blend a lot, which I guess the colors do look nicely blended. Like I can, like, there's several colors in this top patch, which I can kind of see because I know they're there, but I mean, you can see them too, but you wouldn't like really put together that there are multiple colors in the stitching. I don't know. And then the last one, I've been working on this one most recently. I'm really happy with how it is looking so far. I definitely have to get a picture of this because I feel like, okay. So this is from a magazine. I don't remember which one, but I'll put it in the description. It's called Anchor Aweigh, and it's just a boat surrounded by some stuff. And I didn't get the physical magazine. I just had the digital copy. And I just feel like I just wish I had the physical copy because hold on. Anyways, I just feel like I wish I had the physical copy because this digital copy is kind of blurry on my computer, and then like on my phone it's too small and I can't find a thing to mark it with. So I think if I ever did another magazine thing, I would probably try to just get the magazine itself, but it's okay. I've been just doing little row by row, and there's only like 13 colors, so it's not like all crazy, but look at this ship. Oh, I love it. Isn't it so pretty? I was trying to finish the ship before doing the video, but I was like, I went to the cook-off tonight, and I was just like, oh, if I wait any longer, I'm not going to be able to get her done. So anyways, I just have this part to fill in, and then the waves are all like back stitching, then the ship has a lot of back stitching, and then there's round parts, and then this is like a special colored Ada from Fabric Flair, and I've been trying to keep it really clean because I don't think you're allowed to wash these ones. Have you ever washed a Fabric Flair thing? It says like no detergents or something, I think, on the actual thing. Yeah, no detergent. So I don't know if washing it would ruin it. Let me know. And then that's all. And I have my little burns. My little mermaid burns needle minder. Most of the needle minders I've made myself, if you've seen them, and then I've already went through them over my other videos. I think if you have any questions, feel free to ask them below. And so, yeah, that concludes the whips. I've been kind of avoiding, like, Flosstube, and not avoiding, but I just feel like I was, I just want to buy a lot of stuff. I just see stuff and I want to go and do it, and I don't want to be, I mean, I guess it's cool if you have 100 whips and you just work on them intermittently or whatever, fine, but I've already said I don't want a lot of them because I don't have a lot of finishes, so I want to get some finishes before I go crazy with whips. So I've kind of been avoiding that, but I do have a little bit of haul. I bought a bunch of 939 skeins because that damn Masquerade project is going to take... There's like 3 more too, but I didn't take them all. I know somebody's probably going to go to the store and need 939, and I don't want to be the rude person that's like, sorry, I need all of them. Because I think the actual count is like 39 skeins or something, which is insane. Which, I don't know. By the way, that was called Midnight Sky. The one that Masquerade's on, the purple fabric, is called Midnight Sky by CrossStitchboutique. It is really pretty. It has greens and stuff, blues, purples, blah, blah, blah. So I bought some... I'm on like a stash unloading page, which is also dangerous and I've been trying to avoid. I bought this opalescent... I hope I didn't show you this, but I don't think I did. It's 25 count, white opalescent. You can see the shininess. I don't know what that is. Hopefully that's not... There's like a little brown... thing in there. Hopefully it's okay on the inside, or it'll wash out. I got this. It's pretty big size. I'm thinking it'll fit. I want to do a new normal by Long Dog sampler stitching or something like that. And then since I just looked at her other stuff, she had this little pretty piece of Lavender Whisper. I don't know if she like makes the colors herself or not. But it's just kind of like a really pale lavender, which I totally love it. I think that seems like accurate. It's got a little bit of modeling and stuff. I think it would look really good with, like, you know, fairies or mermaids or whatever. And then this one's called Blue Blizzard, and it's it's a 14 count opalescent, shiny blue, light baby blue. I think it's like a solid color. I don't think I see any modeling, which is fine. I was thinking that, one of the princesses would look good on this. But 14 count's like pretty big, so And I don't want like a lot of huge, massive things everywhere because I have a lot of massive projects already. Other than that, I bought this fabric. I hope I didn't show this to you either. So I got this. It's soft, like, probably just meant for blankets, but look how pretty it is. I got this at Joann's. Let me see. Super Snuggle Joann's. Not for children's sleepwear. It would be good for children's sleepwear, though. I think it catches on fire or something. I got, like, a yard, I think. How come it doesn't tell you? Doesn't it usually tell you what the name is or something? Here's the thing. I don't know if you can glean any information. It's from maybe Cotton or Super Snuggle or something. I don't know. There's literally no name. Anyways, yeah. So I got this. I was thinking a project bag would be good, but I really bought it. So I showed you guys my Petal Fairy before. Let me show you again. I was going to put her in a hoop. Like a giant hoop. Because I love her in a round shape. But my sister said that this hoop is... I agree, like, the hoop is too light. And so I was going to stain it maybe or paint it dark. But then I hate this part too. So I was going to maybe, like, either cut it off entirely and fudge this part or cover it with something. I don't know. But if I put it in a hoop, then I obviously need to back it with that. And obviously I'd put this all in and stuff. And make sure it's nice and tight and stuff. But it's still really beautiful. I love it. And this is Petal Fairy by Mirabilia. And so I found an alternative though, and I'm gonna show you. It's a mirror, so you're gonna see there's like a massive mess behind you guys. Cause me and my husband share this room, but anyways, I will show you just the tip. So this is an oval mirror. It's metal, which I don't like the metal part, but I'm gonna try to paint it brown, dark brown. But you can see it has like little divots here and little divots here, and it's like just big enough to fit her. What do you think? I got some spray paint. I'm just gonna try to spray paint it. My sister says I'm probably gonna have to sand this, but I don't. It would be so not fun to sand this because all the little, these are like bumps, like they're actual textured bumps. So, I might try to prime it and then paint it or something. I don't want to show you like everything back there, but yeah, it's a pretty big. And then it was only $6.50 at Goodwill. I also bought another one that was like bigger, but I wasn't sure which size I would need because she's kind of a big girl. And I think that's all I really have for you guys. That's it. I forgot to mention when I was in the Keys, I also got a jellyfish sting on my lap. And then like on the ride home, or when I got home and I was taking a shower, I had like this massive bruise like on my tummy and on my legs. And I don't know where they came from. And then I was covered with mosquito bites everywhere. So it was just like, oh, okay, wonderful, great. Yeah, so I recommend going to the Keys. I recommend... I mean, social distancing's fun, but I feel like a hypocrite because I was just literally out in a group of people. I just want you to be safe. Like, if you are sick, stay home, wash your hands. Like I said, don't make out with sick people. Don't be coughing on people. If there's any question, just stay home for the night. It's fine. Like, there'll be more chances and opportunities. The hospitals are getting overwhelmed. Like, nurses, I told you guys last time I was a nurse, like, nurses are really getting burnt out by all this pandemic stuff, and I, like, can't blame them. It's like, oh, you guys, it sucks, but we're trying to hang on. Hopefully stuff will get better instead of getting as bad as it was. Hopefully we're a little more prepared than, like, the last time when there was a big spike. There was a lot less PPE and stuff like that. So we'll see. I don't want to bring it on a down note, so I wish I had like something like funny to tell you, but I don't know. A lot of the stuff is inappropriate. And but yeah, so anyways, those are all my whips. I'm gonna try to work on the 5 whips again, and hopefully I can get back here sooner than like, I think it's been like 2 months. I think I did one shortly after 4th of July. I don't know, maybe Memorial Weekend or something. Which is almost close to July. It's like close enough. I guess it's Labor Day tomorrow. Or no, on Monday. And we're not going camping because a lot of the camping stuff is closed. And if like the few that aren't closed are going to be packed with people, which sucks. But that's okay. I'll get ready for Texas. I'm going to decorate for Halloween early, and I don't know, maybe I'll do a little tour of the house with my Halloween stuff up because I just love it and I love to show it off. So I'm just really trying to think of anything else to say, and I don't have anything. All right, thank you for watching. Hopefully it's not too boring. Hopefully my whips are interesting. Hopefully you are safe and healthy and loved. And thanks again. Bye.